of your emotions. End in silence. So if you stick with them, and you breathe, you'll notice that everything will find its way to stillness. Now you may need to make some physical adjustments. So if you need to readjust the position of your forehead on the mat so that the back of your neck is long, move your chin either a little towards the chest or a little bit away from the chest so you can find that space. Your inner upper thighs are in contact with your low ribs. It's especially important if you have a back issue or you're pregnant that you have this upper to lower body support. If you need to, take a cleansing breath. A cleansing breath is in the nose and out the mouth. And then start breathing through your nose only. Your inhalations and your exhalations should be lasting the same length of time. It's called parallel breathing. And also use Ujjayi style breath that not only can you feel it, you can actually hear it. You should set an intention for your class. Your intention is something that's meaningful to you and also beneficial to you. When you set intentions that are beneficial to you, to your life, it in turn benefits everyone in the entire universe. But at first you might want to think about, how does this benefit me and how will this benefit my family or people that you love? And then you start expanding it from there. And if your intention will benefit you and everyone and everything else, then it's a good intention. And then you release it. You let it go and you trust in the universe. No expectations. No conditions. And return to your breath. And we're going to take 3 more breaths here. Even breaths, Ujjayi style. It's a great idea right at the beginning of the class if you've got a lot of fight in your body, you're quite tense in your physical body, that you release that. Even just a little bit, just notice how that feels, how you can breathe deeper and better, and how you feel better and more open and actually stronger. And then at the bottom of your exhale, take your low belly in, up, and back. And on your next inhale, we're going to come up onto all fours. So you're going to line up your wrists underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers open wide. Line up your knees underneath your hips. Line up your feet behind your knees. And you can choose to tuck your toes forward, or you can keep the tops of your feet down. You decide. Neck is long. Take an inhale breath from your tail to your crown. And on the exhale, you're going to tuck your tail and start rounding your back towards the sky. This is called cat. On the inhale, lift from the chin and chest, spine goes towards the mat, tail lifts up last, this is cow, and then tuck in your tail, rounding your back, bringing it into cat. And we'll move into 8 more rounds of cat-cows. Take a few rounds of cat-cows really simply straightforward cats and cows so that you can start to feel how you're doing physically. You can start coordinating your motions with your breaths. So downward motions like cats or exhales, and upward motions like cows are inhales. That's typical. And then you can roll your hips out, go in both directions. You can make big hip circles, little hip circles. Feel free to thread the needle. If you're going to thread the needle, lift the right arm up first, bring it under. That way, everybody is going in the same direction at the same time, which is what I was referencing earlier, just because when there's a lot of folks, you just want to have your own space. So we have to work together a little bit more. And then do the other side. The shoulder to the elbow, elevate a bit in the forearm, engage the thighs, press them back, heels descending. Look to the space between your hands, walk up to that space. Take your feet hip distance or wider. Bend your knees a bit so you can touch the floor really easily. Back injuries, pregnancy, hands stay on the ground. Otherwise, grab opposite elbows, thumbs in the creases of the elbows, head turning right and left in the no motion, nodding in the yes, circular motions with the head. Still the head, switch the grip, hips go side to side. Bend alternate knees. As the hips go left, torso right, and vice versa. Take a little bit of weight forward toward the toes, hips over ankle bones. And then release the arms to the ground like a rag doll. If you're back injured or pregnant, you need to keep your feet hip distance. You'll walk your hands up your bent legs. Otherwise, toe heel the feet side by side. Hit the thighs back. Tail tucks. Round up. Shoulders down and back. Twice. Come to the top of the mat. Hands at heart center. Connect with your breath. Eyes open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow. Left foot back. Knee down. Top of the foot down. 12 inches. Inhale, low cobra. Pull the hands back. Exhale, down dog. Left foot up, low lunge. Come up, forward bend. Rise, bow. Right side, knee goes down. Lower to the floor. Hands forward, inhale. Hands back, exhale. Up with the right. Forward bend. Rise, bow. Left side. Lower to the ground. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot up. Deep forward bend. Rise, bow. Right side. Lower. Curl it up. Bring it back. Right foot up. Deep forward bend. Rise. Bow. Left side, knee goes down. One more round like that last one. Lower to the floor. Curl it up for cobra. And then press it back to down dog. And take the left foot up. Deep forward fold. Rise. Bow. Right side. Amp up your breath. Lower. Curl it up, cobra. Bring it back down dog. Take your right foot forward. Forward bend at the top. Work for straighter legs. Take it up and back. Bow. Left side, knee goes down. Step it back. Lower to the floor. Hands stay where they are. Curl it up. Press it back. Come up with the left. Deep forward bend. Straighter legs. Take it up and back. And bow. Right side. Lower to the ground. This will be our last round with cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Up to the right. Deep forward bend. Take it up and back. Bow. Left side. Step back, hold. High push-up plank. Left hand, left foot, center line. Stack right foot on left, Vashisthasana. You can add variations. Modify if you need to. Bottom knee can go down. We hold for 5. Right hip higher. High push-up plank. Elbows straight back, chaturanga. Curl it into upward facing dog. Press it back into downward dog. Take the left foot. Bring it up. Forward bend. Rise. Bow. Right side. Knee goes down. Step back, hold. Right hand, right foot, center, stack, turn, open, Vashisthasana on this side. Top hip rising, each exhalation breath. Change, high push-up plank, lowering chaturanga, curl it up, bring it back. Come up with the right. Forward bend. Rise, bow, left side, knee goes down. Lower chaturanga. Curl it up. Bring it back. Up to the left. So if your hamstrings are tight, scoop your heels up. If you have achiness in your wrists, you want to spread your fingers and step onto your palms. Bend your knees a little bit more. Then you'll be able to get your whole hands up. Yes, spread the fingers. Bend your elbows. You can interlace behind you. You can traction your neck. If you have tension in your neck and shoulders, you can always turn your head right and left. Nod your head. Little circles. Just want to feel freedom in your breath, in your body. One more breath, little weight toward the toes. Hips are over ankle bones. And then release your variations. Toe heel to feet side by side unless you're modifying. And then you're going to bend your knees and sit down in your imaginary chair. This is called Utkatasana. Knees squeezing, pregnancy, back issues, feet hip distance, inner knees still coming a little bit toward each other, yes. Good. Shoot it up, and on the exhale, bow. Now we're gonna look up. You can step or jump. Don't jump if you're pregnant or back injured. Lowering chaturanga. Curl it into up dog, and then down dog. Left foot up. Warrior one. And come back down. To the right side. Come back down. Down dog. Breaths and down dog. Down dog's a rest. Realign and reconnect with your breath. It'll be more restful. Engage better. Look up. Step or jump. Fold in. Sit down in your chair. Shoot it up and bow. Look up. Come on back. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot up, warrior one. As soon as you're up, come on down. Slow. To the right side. And then we'll Uttanasana. If you are bound on the other side, bind here. Release your binding. Step back, lower. Down dog. We're going to take another Vashisthasana, but challenge your balance. Keep your left hand and your left foot where they are. Bring your right foot to meet your left foot. And come into Vashisthasana. Modify if you need to. Take a vinyasa. Now leave your right hand and your right foot where they are. And then stack your left on your right. Take a vinyasa. Look up. Step or jump. Fold. Sit down in the chair. Shoot it up. And bow. Look up. Come on back. Curl it up. Press it back. Left foot up, triangle. Come directly and use a block if you need it. Put it behind your ankle. Straight legs. Good, put it on the taller side. Straighten the leg. Yes. Inhale upright. Turn your feet to face along mirrored wall. And then get a little trick. Move back so your heels are on the back edge of your mat. Now you have all that space. Okay? So you might still have to go around somebody, but it's not insane, okay? Hands to hips. Feet forward. Tail under. Lift the chest. Come forward. Walk back. Grab your ankles or underneath the edges of your feet. Inhale, come up. Toe heel in twice. Left foot faces forward, right foot comes in 80 degrees. Arms go up, crossing the thumbs in prayer. Lengthen. Chin to chest, come forward. Pregnancy's doing triangle. Look up halfway, come to standing split. You can intensify your standing split by walking your hands back, grabbing behind your left ankle, and lifting your legs skyward. Forehead coming on or close to shin. Good. Now step your feet side by side. Come center line on your mat again because you had moved. Good. Bend your knees. Just work efficiently. You've got this. Let's shoot it up. And on the exhale, bow. Look up. Come on back. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot up. Triangle. Come directly in. Legs are straight. Use your block if you need it. Inhale, come upright. Turn your feet. Get back up again. Look your tail. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale from the hips. go stand on your head, go right up. Headstanders, gorgeous. Come back down. Control, try to put your feet where they started. All right, inhale, everyone up. Toe heel in twice. Left foot in. Right foot facing. Top of the mat. Arms come up, prayer. Switch that thumb grip. Lean back, chin to chest, come forward. Let's take a couple breaths here. Align your hips. Check in with those tight spots. Wake up the areas that are sleepy or numb. Micro bend forward leg, lift, standing split. Walk your hands back. Grab behind the calf. And lift the leg in the air skyward. Hold here for 5. Go deeper. Step the feet side by side in the center line. Bend the knees. Sit in your chair. Shoot it up. Bow. Look up halfway. Come on back. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot up, warrior 1. Clasp your hands behind your back, interlace grip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold to the inside of the leg. You can pull your left hip in. Bring your right hip forward. Nice, Jody. Focus and concentrate on your alignment. Now, the more you engage your legs, you'll notice the more length you can attain in your spine. But you'll also notice that you have more access to your arms. You'll power up your legs, holding your belly, length to the spine, and straighten the arms as you bring them more deeply over. Good. Inhale up, warrior 1. And exhale, flow, taking your vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Right foot up, warrior 1. Clasping your hands and that interlace. Switch your grip from the last time. Do it from here. Inhale, and on the exhale, fold. Pregnancy back issues, side body stays on thigh. Get those legs super powerful, but be mindful that you're not gripping your toes. Press with your feet, strengthen your thighs. Your toes should be long. Then lengthen through your spine more. Strengthen your arms, bring them more deeply over. Inhale up into warrior 1. Good, and then flow. Oh, it's such a good pose. Curl it up and press it back. Look up. Stand up. Fold. Bend your knees. Sit down in your chair. Come up. And bow forward. Look up halfway. Come on back. Inhale. And then we're going to twist it. Taking the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Turn and twist. It's very easy to sort of sink into that bottom shoulder and just wait. Wake up your legs. Lengthen your spine. Turn and rotate your chest. Good. Release. Come down on your hands and knees. Set up for dolphin. Lay your forearms down. Interlace if you need to. Tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your seat. Toes toward nose. Ekapada, left leg up. Rotate that thigh in. Left leg down. Front leg up. Rotate the thigh in. Foot down. Rest, one breath. Balasana, make it count. Down dog. Look up. Step or jump. Fold. Sit down in the chair. Shoot it up. And bow. Look up. Come on back. Curl it up. Press it back. Left foot up. Warrior 2. Cross your left arm underneath your right in Warrior 2. Eagle arms in Warrior. If your chest is square to that low mirrored wall, press the inner upper thighs apart.
Together, we can go on forever. We can tell that we just don't care. Run through the street and you flick your hair. We can fall like a feather. We can get lost whenever.
2 more breaths.
We can talk till the morning, dreaming out of.
Find one point of focus. Extend your arms. Reverse it. Slide it this time, bind everyone. Left arm under, right arm behind. Put a strap if you can't reach your hands. Drop it from the top hand to the bottom. Release your binding. Flow. Right foot up, Warrior 2. Cross your right arm under your left. Eagle arms in Warrior. Press your inner upper thigh to park in your chest so it's square towards the long orange wall. Very good. Good. Release the arms to the outer wall. Lift that right palm and reverse it. Slide it, high. Go right in. Right arm under, left arm behind. You're working level. How to be able to open your chest. That is so funny. All right, there we go. Taking one more breath. Fantastic. And release. Good. Step back and lower. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming into downward facing dog. All right, we'll move into our last being. Go ahead and look up. Bend your knees and sit down in your imaginary chair. Shooting up, and on the exhale, bow. Look up halfway, let's bring it on back. Curl it up and back. Classic me, left foot up, warrior one. As soon as you're up, bring it back down. Right side. Down dog.
then you're able to expand it. Does that make sense to you?
that you can do that? Everyone wants to save the world. They want to feed all the hungry children. Of course we do. But what if you're not even taking care of yourself? How are you supposed to take care of someone else if you don't even know how to behave on your own mat? When you're not even acting right in your own home? You can't. So today, let's focus on getting there. Some of you are already there. Then you can start donating. You can start volunteering. You can start helping other people who can't help themselves. Come to the top of the mat. Take a cleansing breath if you need it. Breathe within you. And start to access that place of personal power where you take good care of yourself. Open your eyes. And then on the inhale breath, raise your arms upward towards the sky. And as you exhale, bow forward. You're going to look up halfway, and then step or jump back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, and exhale. Take your left foot up for triangle. Front row, back up on your mat so you have some space to take it up into half move. We're all moving at the same time. Right hand to hip. Left knee bends. Left hand forward. right leg and lifting the left. Go to your working level. It's okay if you just stay bound working there. Good. Come back down into your chair. And then everyone will take a vinyasa from wherever you are. Release and vinyasa. Inhaling and exhaling. Take 2 breaths in downward facing dog, giving it your best effort. Right foot comes up. Warrior 2. Look left, slide right, bind. Take your left foot, step it up to the top of your mat. Twisting in this chair. This is one of my favorite poses. And then you're going to stand in your left leg and start to lift up your right. Easy bird. You're going to come back down and take a vinyasa. Look up. Step it up. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees and sit down in your imaginary chair. You don't have a lot of room to reach your arms out, so just pull your elbows down and cross your left elbow underneath your right, the elbow and wrist. Eagle. Left under right. Left leg over. Eagle. I know that's challenging to get in that way, but it's good. Find the space in your body. Now we're going to take that left leg and step it back for warrior 1 with eagle arms. Good. Send your elbows up and your fingertips into the parking lot. Good. You better than you can. Go deeper. Lift the wrist off the waist. For 3, 2, nice jab. Release. Hands to the mat. Bring it back. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. I lowered your feet. It's only 98 degrees, which is a lot of people. That should help you psychologically. Look up. Steppers up. Fold. Bend your knees. Sitting in your chair. Pull those elbows down and now cross the right arm underneath the left. Take the right leg, cross it over the left. Eagle. And then we're going to unwind that top leg and take it back for warrior 1. Sending the elbows up and the fingers to the parking lot. Release. Lower. Come down on your knees. Hero's pose. Sit right down in between your heels. Put a block if you need it. Now everybody's used to going back in the hero, but we're going to go forward in the hero. Okay? So get your sitting bones even. And then start walking your hands forward. And only go as far forward as your seat stays down. I had to add that part in, didn't I? This pose is going to help you with your inversions for many reasons. But what I want you to focus on specifically is notice how you still have access to your legs. So wake them up. And then notice that you can reach forward and stretch back at the same time. It's required to keep your seat down. externally because of the nature of the pose, and you don't have any gripping in your low back. You're like, well, I'm in a forward fold. I know, but we can also have no gripping in the low back when we're going backwards, when we're twisting, when we're upside down. So breathe into that space, feel that freedom. Good, let's slowly come up. Those of you who are already back, you can stay back because we're gonna go back. Put your hands behind your toes, and those of you lying all the way down, you can lie down. Otherwise, just loop your tail under and lift your hips up. Either way, create that freedom in your low back by amping up your legs and by lengthening up and down at the same rate at the same time. Okay, slowly bring yourself up. Now we're gonna go up into headstand, and if you know you need the wall for headstand, you can use the wall. If you're like, I'm not going on my head right now, then go ahead and take downward facing dog or dolphin, and just ekapada in your pose, which means lift one leg up. Otherwise, Shirsasana 1, so make sure your blocks aren't in the way. Come onto your head. One of my favorite ways to go in is to put my legs in Virasana while I'm there, and then go up. Those of you who are proficient in dropping back into forearm plank from this pose, you can do that. Be careful. Good, everybody come down and rest. Child's pose. Good, slowly come on. All right, Ina. She's gonna show you how to go into wheel with bound arms. I'm gonna stop this music.
Good morning, everyone. So we're gonna do strap. So I probably will strap some. We're gonna do wheel.
Ina, I'm gonna have you come right here, okay? You need a strap, or you have one? They want to watch from home too. So go ahead, they'll get their own stuff. Okay, you demonstrate first. So she's going to demonstrate this with the strap. So while she's getting set up, you can grab a strap out of these baskets. I'll come around. Go ahead.
So you're making a loop with a strap. Just as wide as your shoulder distance is. Maybe just a little bit wider. And then you're gonna bring your arms inside the loop. Your strap just above your elbows. So we're doing that not to let our elbows fall apart when we're going to be in a back bend. And then you're lying down on your back, as usually for a wheel. Bending your knees, heel closer to your buttocks, palms above your shoulders, your fingertips pointing toward your heels. Try to keep your heels close to one another, like hip distance apart, not like this. And then you need to lengthen in your spine. Place your sacrum area, your low back flat on the floor. And then first, you can go to the crown of your head or all the way up. And then shift your body weight more to your heels. Straighten your legs. Lifting through your hips. Lengthening your low middle spine. Lifting through your chest. Pulling between your shoulder blades. In your upper back. Straighten your arms. Bring your armpits in one line with your wrists. Gaze is down. So you really need to engage your upper spine. Lengthen through your low and middle spine and back. Okay?
How'd it go? All right. Go ahead and teach it now. Well done.
Okay, everyone please lay down on your back. Bend your knees, bring your heels closer to your buttocks. First keep the knees apart. Maybe just a little bit wider. Palms above your shoulders, pointing your fingers toward your heels. Now place your low back sacrum area flat on the floor. Press into your heels, full reach of your feet. Come up on the crown of your head. Press into your palms and then lift. And now try to straighten your legs, lifting your hips. Chest up and forward. Bring your armpits in one line with your wrists. Keep your arms straight. Go to your deepest back. Good. And slowly lower down. Hold the feet together. Keep quiet. Hands on your knees or your groin. Take a breath here. Let's do one more time. Use your hands to close your knees together. Take a deep inhalation breath to sit up for your heels. And then with an exhale, lift it up. Push it up, all the way up. Lift it through your chest. Bring it up and forward. Pulling between your shoulder blades, opening your chest, opening your heart. Expanding your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Supta Baddha Konasana on the bottom like this. Feet together, feet apart. Take a breath.
Take 2 more breaths. And then use your hands to close your knees. And we're going to rock and roll up and come into downward facing dog. And it was brought to my attention that we need to do the right side of triangle to half moon. Go ahead and take your right leg up and bring it forward, coming into your triangle. And we're all going to move at the same time. Put the left hand onto the hip, bend your right knee, move your right hand forward, and lift your back leg. And if you had quarter mooned, if you even remember what you did, it was so long ago and I apologize, go ahead and quarter moon your pose. We're going to take 2 more breaths here, looking to create that space within your body. Beautiful, and then stepping your feet side by side. Look up halfway and step or jump back. Lower. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Now all is right with our yoga that I would teach double pigeon in this class. I know that you're very happy I remembered that. Bring your hands on either side of your hips, lift your chest, and then drag your chest forward, coming in half pigeon. Double pigeon. And if you need to sit up on a block for your double pigeon, sit up on a block. So your left leg is the one that'll be on the bottom right now. And then your right leg goes across. Lifting your chest. And then you can take it forward. And just like when we went forward in Virasana, only as far forward as your seat stays on the ground. You might think that you can't even go another millimeter, but you can. Find that dynamic of stretching forward and back. Good, and then gently walk it back in. You're gonna cross your legs and then bring it back into down dog. And it's nice because you can have your block handy for you if you were using your block. And now right leg goes up and we take half pigeon on this side. Drag your chest forward. It always gets quiet when we open up the hips. The hips are really, really personal energetically. They need you to breathe into them. And go to this place where you feel really safe within yourself, breathing in your hips. Let the energy expand. And then to the folks that you love, that you care for, that you're close with, let your energy expand so that your energy is sort of on your mat. And then you can start accessing compassion, forgiveness. Compassion doesn't come up to your door and knock on the door and say, let me in, I'm ready now. You actually have to manifest it. You have to create it, you have to go towards it. Come up. And bring your back leg around. In the best way that I ever come to double pigeon, ever heard compassion explained was when you can look at another person not in reference to yourself, when you can actually just see them for them, not compared to what you think, who you are, what they should be, especially in really close relationships. We think people are obligated to do what we want, think and say. They are not. So compassion manifests that. Start breathing into it. And then when you're ready, you come forward and you're double pigeon. So how do you do that with yourself? Because you are yourself. Like, I could look at myself not as myself. That's just weird. So, but can you look at yourself as somebody else looking at you? What about the people who do love you? What do they feel and think about you? And maybe why don't you believe them? slowly come up. That's it. All right. Extend both of your legs long out in front of you. Put your hands behind you, sitting up, taking Purvottanasana. I'm going to recommend that you take your feet a little bit wide, like the width of your mat, for so many reasons. All the stuff we've been working on, and because it modifies it, makes it easier. And take an inhale to your chest, and on the exhale, let's lift. Holding here, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Good. Ina, you can just talk them through this next one. Okay? So we're going to go into Ardha Matsyendrasana twist with a strap. She's going to talk you through.
Keep your legs where they are. Bend your left knee and cross your left leg over your right. You can keep your right leg straight in front. You slide your left knee through. Or you can bend your right knee as well and do your toes with your right.
Good. Beth, grab your strap. Put it around your leg.
Right now, and your spine is in the center line. So where if you want to
Goes around the center.
right now,
You got it. Then you're going to pass the strap to your left hand.
around your ankle. Make it just a little bit wider than your ankle. And then sit tall, rotate, turn to your left. Place your left hand behind your back. Sit tall, and then wrap.
Oh, that's awesome.
Covering your right ankle.
You see how I'm calling my hand?
And walk a little bit closer to your ankle. Or better twist. Use it as a leverage. Twist more. Or twist it from the waist, chest, neck. Now bend your right elbow and pull it into your knee. Twist deeper. Move behind you. Think taller. Spine long. Just 2 more breaths. Lift into your chest. Good. Exhale. Release. Come back to the center and let's do the other side. Extend your legs out long. Bend your knees. Relax when you need to. And then switch side. Bend your right knee up and over your left leg. Here and then to your side. And your knees, you did that on the previous side. Make sure that your sitting bones are even on the floor. Sleep tall. Now use the strap. Bring your ankle inside the loop. Now twist from your waist, chest, neck, placing your right hand behind your back. Find the strap, grab it. Then bend your left elbow, pull it into the knee, twist deeper. From your waist, chest, and eventually from your neck. Sit tall, keep lifting through your chest. What is important here is to keep your big toe side of your big toe, flat on the floor. 2 more breaths. Go to your knees. Exhale, release. Come back to the center. Your foot, extend your legs out long. Sit tall and Dandasana. Now, extend your arms over the head. Reach up. Throw your lower belly in. Exhale. Fold forward. Hands to the chin.
You can keep using your strap too if you need to. That way you get to leverage.
With an inhale, lengthen it. With an exhale, fold deeper. Flatten your feet. And now slowly release it up.
Beautiful. From here, we're going to go back into shoulder stand. So if you're not taking shoulder stand, then put your legs up, either sacrum on a block. Pregnancy cannot have the sacrum on a block. I'll give you something else that you can do. Or you can just lie with your legs up. Shoulder stand otherwise. Go back into plow and lift up into shoulder stand. If you're pregnant, you can do shoulder stand. These are beautiful. Try to align a little bit better. If you want to put your legs down behind you, plow, and then you can shimmy your shoulders under a little bit more, get more vertical. Then you almost can't get too vertical. And then put the hands on the mat and go back up one more time. Strengthen through your thighs. Rotate the thighs internally. If you're not sure if they're rolling in, put your legs in Virasana. Put your knees together and let your feet fall to the outsides of your hips while you're in your shoulder. Nice, Carly. While you're in your shoulder stand, and then you'll be able to tell. And go back up with your legs. Nice, Elena. All right, we're going to drop it back down into plow. Take a couple of breaths there. Be there for a moment. So this is a very interesting pose. Not only is it super introspective, but you've got your heart higher than your head, and it can be a little bit limiting. You might feel a little constricted. Breathe within yourself. Find the space in your body. Good, and then slowly lift the legs as close to your body as you can. Unwind. Happy babies. Not east and west. Stillness, big squeeze. Supine twist. Feet to the ground, hips over to the left. Pull the knees into the chest. Drop the knees to the right. Put your arms in a goal post. Lift your top leg, followed by your bottom. Pick up the hips, move them right. Pull the knees in, drop them left. Pick up your top leg, followed by your bottom. Come to center, pregnancy lay on the left side. Everybody else, lie on your back, Shavasana. Extend your legs, arms down by your sides. You can sort of look around for a second and check out how much space you really do have. And ideally, Shavasana is not spread out all over the place. You should have your feet as close together as possible, your arms as close to your side bodies as you can. But what you don't want to feel is gripping, tightness, restriction, where you don't have freedom and you're finding it not restful, but something that you want to escape from. I know for some of you it's hard enough just to lie still. It's not a judgment, it's a reality. I too have to work on lying in Shavasana over the years. It has become more and more and more enjoyable. As I understand it better. As I understand myself through it better. As I practice compassion. Let your belly rise and fall. Let your chest rise and fall. Let your face relax. Let the space around your eyes become broad. Let your eyes become flat as you look and gaze towards the back of your skull. Breathe into the vast and beautiful world that you hold within yourself. Breathe in a way that others can feel how beautiful it is. And don't worry if there's some ugly parts in there too, because everybody is the sum of all their parts. Take a cleansing breath if you need it. I'm going to read to you about joy. Let us live in joy, never hating those who hate us. Let us live in freedom, without hatred, even among those who hate. Let us live in joy, never falling sick like those who are sick. Let us live in freedom, without disease, even among those who are ill. Let us live in joy, never attached among those who are selfishly attached. Let us live in freedom, even among those who are bound by selfish attachments. Let us live in joy, never hoarding things among those who hoard. Let us live in growing joy. Let it shine from within. Conquest breeds hatred, for the conquered live in sorrow. Let us be neither conqueror nor conquered, and live in peace and joy. Health is the best gift, contentment the best wealth, trust the best kinsman, nirvana the greatest joy. Drink the nectar of the Dharma, the purpose of life, in the depths of meditation, and become free from fear. It is good to meet the wise, even better to live with them. But avoid the company of the immature if you want joy. Keeping company with the immature is like going on a long journey with an enemy. The company of the wise is joyful, like reunion with one's family. Therefore, live among the wise, who are understanding, patient, responsible, and noble. Keep their company as the moon moves among the stars. Thank you for allowing us to teach you this morning. Namaste.